Last Diddy recording played in trial. What if I told you that Prince Rogers Nelson, the musical genius who revolutionized sound, style, and soul, didn't die a tragic, lonely death, but was silenced? Silenced by the shadowy hands of a ruthless mogul whose power stretched far beyond record deals and platinum hits. Silenced by a man known not just for music, but for manipulation, money, and something far darker. That man? Sean Diddy Combs. It began as whispers, fragments of suspicion, too wild to entertain. But now, Hollywood trembles under the weight of a federal trial unlike anything the entertainment industry has ever seen. A trial that has cracked open Diddy's carefully guarded empire, revealing allegations so disturbing they're almost surreal. At the center of it all stands Cassie Ventura, his former partner, survivor, and the key witness unraveling this twisted tale. On the stand, her words didn't just shift the courtroom, they shifted history. She said, Prince didn't overdose. He was eliminated. And just like that, the world changed. Law enforcement didn't hesitate. Based on her damning testimony, authorities reopened Prince's case. The 2016 tragedy dismissed as an accidental overdose. But what investigators discovered deep beneath Paisley Park, Prince's private sanctuary, was chilling beyond belief. Behind a hidden wall in the basement, a wooden box sealed, untouched for nearly a decade. Inside lay a collection of handwritten notes, vials, and most shockingly, a secret audio recording. A message from Prince himself, a voice from the grave naming the man he feared. A man who ran the industry with drugs, blackmail, and blood. What began as a trial focused on sexual assault and abuse has now spiraled into something colossal, a conspiracy that could bring down an entire generation of untouchable elites. Because what Cassie knows, what she's begun to reveal under oath, isn't just about sex or power. It's about murder, manipulation, and the systematic silencing of icons. Icons like Prince. But why? Why would Diddy want Prince dead? And more chilling, how many others knew and chose to stay silent? For 9 years, the truth remained buried. But now, the silence is shattered. This is the truth you were never supposed to hear. This is the truth Prince died trying to expose. Let's begin April 21st, 2016. The world gasped. News broke that Prince Rogers Nelson had been found unresponsive in the elevator of his Minnesota compound, Paisley Park. A living legend, silenced. The official cause? Fentanyl overdose. A synthetic opioid so powerful, it's typically reserved for terminal cancer patients. Authorities closed the case swiftly, chalking it up to addiction. No deeper questions, no further probes, just mourning. And moving on. But it never sat right. Prince was the definition of health conscious, a vegan, a disciplined artist who rarely touched alcohol, who practiced yoga and self-care religiously. Friends said he avoided anything synthetic. He was careful, intentional. So why fentanyl? Fast. Forward to May 17th, 2020. Cassie Ventura takes the stand in Diddy's trial, her voice trembling but determined. The courtroom stills. She doesn't just testify, she detonates. Prince didn't die by accident, she says. He was murdered. I know because Sean told me. The courtroom erupts, gasps, whispers. One woman breaks into sobs. It's believed she's one of Prince's relatives. The judge bangs his gavel. Silence must return, but the damage is done. Cassie continues. She describes a night she'll never forget. A party. Diddy high, laughing. He leans over and says it like it's a joke. Prince tried to blackmail me, said he had recordings, so I gave him a glass of wine, fentanyl, quick, clean. The assistant was ordered to drag Prince's body back to Paisley Park, stage the scene to look like an overdose. Nobody would question it, Diddy had said. But Prince knew. That's why he left behind that wooden box. hidden behind a false wall, uncovered only after a tip from Cassie led authorities back to his home. It was there, beneath layers of insulation and old stone, that they found it, a box bearing Prince's iconic symbol. Inside, a vial of fentanyl, a journal, and a USB drive. The final recording. A voice, unmistakable, played through the courtroom speakers. Prince himself, calm but urgent. "I'm recording this because I know I'm in danger. Sean Combs isn't just throwing wild parties, he's creating traps, blackmail, violence, drugs. I've documented everything. He knows. He told me if I said anything, I'd regret it. If I die, check this archive. It's all here. Names, dates, places. I don't trust him. Tonight he brought wine. If I'm gone tomorrow, test the bottle." The courtroom froze. This wasn't conspiracy. This was testimony from beyond the grave. The FBI mobilized. Quickly, quietly, they retrieved security footage from homes near Paisley Park. One camera, across the street, captured a black sedan parked at the side gate the night of April 18th. It stayed there for 3 hours. License plate traced. Marcus Tate, Diddy's enforcer. The right-hand man. Sensors in Prince's home, preserved by his staff, registered strange movement near the basement entrance that night. No forced entry, no broken locks, just someone who knew where to go and how to get in. Basement. Living. Room. Elevator. A clean, silent route. No cameras, no witnesses. Until now. Detective Elena Marquez, fresh to the force but sharp as a scalpel, pieced it together. She proposed that Marcus entered through the rarely used garden-level door, bypassed security, and found Prince inside. He handed him the wine. Prince drank. Minutes later, he was dead. The assistant cleaned the floor, wiped down the trail, and positioned Prince's body in the elevator. A perfect stage for an overdose. It worked. For years. But one detail survived. In the USB drive, another recording. Diddy's voice, laughing. "He tried to play me. Had all these tapes. I gave him wine. Fentanyl, boom, gone. Marcus took care of it. Cops never suspected a damn thing." Now, the world knew. In the days following, Diddy's once flawless defense crumbled. Anthony Russo, the slick attorney known for courtroom miracles, was seen pacing in back rooms, pulling his hair, snapping at his aides. Inside the courtroom, Diddy no longer held his trademark grin. He sat hunched, haunted, like a man already serving a life sentence in his mind. Outside, the world reacted in fury. Justice. For Prince exploded online. Fans demanded answers, investigative journalists reopened old articles, and Prince's family? They wept and waited. Then came the final blow. Prosecutor Eleanor Hayes rose, voice unwavering. "We move to file a first-degree murder charge against Mr. Sean Combs in the death of Mr. Prince Rogers Nelson." Gasps. Even Diddy didn't react, as if the words had no oxygen left to bounce off. His eyes were hollow, his legacy shattered. Prince once said, "A strong spirit transcends rules." He meant it. And now, from beyond the grave, that strong spirit may finally bring down a dynasty built on silence, secrets, and blood. This isn't just a trial anymore. This is retribution. This is truth, unforgiving, undeniable, and finally, unstoppable.